Hi there, this is Eric. Welcome back. This is video 2. We're going to start diving into the steps that you need to take to make, $2,000 to $4,000 per month of passive income online. Like I said in the last video, you want to get an A++, not a D, not a F, an A++ on each one of these steps. So if you wanted to make 6 figures or even 7 figures, which would be, $1 million plus, then I'd tell you to shoot for being one of the top 20 to 30% in your marketplace online. That would mean you need to be an A++ business person in your chosen market. Okay, so put everything that you have and everything that you've got into being in the top of your field. Know your market so well. It's called specialized knowledge. That's taught in Think and Grow Rich. The more specialized knowledge you have, then the easier it will be for you to be in the top 10, 20, 30% of your market. So you want to know this like the back of your hand. So an example I'll use is press release marketing. So there's the bigger market, which is the internet marketing market, the make money online market, getting traffic online. Those are the really big marketplaces. But if you niche down or drill down to the press release market, so now you become an expert at press releases. You know how to get traffic and publicity through press releases online, using PR web and all the different places you could get. And there's very specialized places you could go to get tons and tons of traffic and publicity with press releases. Let's say you just focused on that and you got really, really good at that. Would it be possible for you to be in the top 20 to 30% of the press release marketplace? Absolutely. Even if you're brand new to that today. Even if you're an average person with average intelligence, you're not some genius. Think about intelligence for a second. Is there anyone on the planet that's 1,000 times smarter than you? No. Is there anyone in history, recorded history, that's 1,000 times smarter than you? No. There's no one that has 1,000 points higher of an IQ than you do. Maybe 100 points, but not 1,000 points, right? Maybe 50 points, but not 1,000 points. So there's no one on the planet that's 1,000 times smarter than you. But are there people that are 1,000 times richer than you? Of course, right? There's billionaires, right? So when you think about it, it doesn't really require that you're super smart in order to make money. All it requires is specialized knowledge. Get really, really good at what it is that you're doing. So you get an A++ at what you're doing here, and you could quickly become in the top 20, 30, even the top 10, even the top 5% of your marketplace. So I want you to fully understand something that's very important right now. The dabbling time for you should be over. Okay, a little bit of tough love, a little bit of coaching here. The dabbling in business, that should be over. Put that away and be done with that for the rest of your life. That's what everyone else does. And that's why they get C's and D's and F's at everything that they do when it comes to making money online. That's because they're just dabbling. They're just kind of drifting, just kind of coasting, and just dabbling in different things. They kind of dabble with the squeeze page, kind of dabble with the sales video, kind of dabble with the product or service that they're selling, kind of dabble with upsells or back-end offers. They kind of dabble with traffic, dabble with testing and tracking. They never get into the guts of any one specific thing. They're not doing anything on purpose and really executing with a mission. They're just dabbling, and that's why it doesn't work. Dabbling does not work. So dabbling would be getting 10% good at a lot of different things. Dabbling would be getting like a C or a D minus, right? You're just barely scraping by, just barely trying. That's not going to cut it. To get an A++, you have to really try, right? You have to really knock the ball out of the park, really get into the guts of what you're doing. If you do that with each one of these steps, you're going to succeed and you're going to make a lot of money, and you're going to see that this is easier than you thought it was. So here's the steps. You need to get an A++ on each and every one of these steps. For example, step 1 is you need to pick a niche market. But guess what? Most people, 97%, what do? Well, they never pick a niche market at all. I'm serious. People have been in this business 3, 4, 5, 10 years. They still don't have a niche market. Ask me how I know. Well, I'm consulting them on a daily basis. I have thousands and thousands of customers that have paid me money to learn how to make money online. I interact with them. I survey them. I even talk to them one-on-one on Skype. And I can tell you with great certainty that most people have not picked a niche market yet, okay? So that's step 1. Now, what is the right niche market to pick? How do you pick that niche market? How do you commit to the market? So even though step 1 is pick a niche market, guess what most people do? They learn it. Okay, well, step 1 is I need to pick a niche market. So they write that down. Step 1, pick a niche market. But they don't do it. They don't pick the niche market. And they move on to step 2. What's step 2, Eric? Go ahead. Switch the slides to the next step. I want to know what the next step is. What's the next step? Do that step. Do the first step. I've seen this so many times with people. They never do it. They never pick the niche. So that's what I'm saying. They're not getting an A++ on picking a niche market and committing to a niche market. They get an F because they're not doing it. They're failing that step. Don't be that way. Get an A++ on this step. That's the difference. There's a fine line between making 6 figures online and not making any money at all. And it doesn't require intelligence. It just requires sticking to it. So stay a while. Pick your sales funnel, pick your niche market, and stay a while. Stick to this before drifting off into something else. Even after they've been at this for 5 years, they still don't have a niche market. So they're getting an F, never even getting started, never even getting the ball rolling, and no wonder they're not making any money. I mean, they haven't even gotten into step 3, much less step 1. So get step 1 done, and then you'll be able to get to the rest of the steps and make money. So step 1, pick the right niche market, and making money is so much more easier. And most people get this wrong. You may be thinking right now, Eric, I know it all. I know this. I know step 1's pick a niche market. I've learned this. I've been in this business for 5 years. Here's my resume, yada, yada, yada. Wrong. Most people get this wrong. They still don't understand that they need to pick the right niche market. So before I get into this step, again, most people never pick their niche ever. Ever. They don't pick it. And sorry, I'm going to drive this home for a second. Most people never pick a niche market ever. Never. For years. Why? I could do an entire 58-week course on why. There are entire industries out there that have been created to answer that question, why? Why don't they do what they're supposed to do? You want to lose weight? Eat less and exercise. But I just can't get myself to eat less and exercise. Why? Why? Why don't you exercise? Why don't you eat less? Why don't you do the things that you know you should be doing or are not doing them? Why? Entire careers are built. Legendary careers have been built. Famous people have become famous and wealthy by trying to help people answer that question, why? Why is it that you don't do the steps? Why is it that most people don't do the steps? Why is it that 97% of the people out there don't take the steps? They never do anything at all, much less step 1. Why? Well, they get Fs and they get D minuses, they get C pluses and B pluses on everything, but they never get A pluses on any of the steps. Why? Well, you want to pick a niche market that is hyper competitive and then drill down. But let me just go back to this for a second and answer this. Why, right? Why? Why is it that people don't do what they're supposed to do? Well, one of the reasons is because of purpose. What's your purpose? Do you have a reason to do this? And usually the reason people don't take action and do the steps is because there's not enough need to. In other words, you'll see people that make $100,000 a year from their day jobs, and they're complacent. Life is good, they got their bills covered, everything's kind of fine. They're able to take vacations, buy things that they want and need, pretty much. So usually you don't see people going from making 6 figures to quitting their jobs and making money online. Why? Because they don't need to. It's not painful enough. There's not any kind of problem. Where people really make the big changes in their lives is when they reach a point where they say enough is enough. Enough is enough. I'm not going to live like this anymore. It's time to change, right? So they change themselves first, then they answer that question, why? So complacency or being just fine where you're at is usually what's going to prevent you from moving forward. So you want to get to a point where you're associating a lot of pain, that you're associating a lot of animosity towards not moving forward and not doing the things that you need to do, where you beat yourself up. One thing you could do is just get a partner. If you have a partner and that person expects you to do your side of the bargain, finish that sales video, pick that niche market. A lot of times 2 people can get things done a lot better than 1 person because they know that they have to answer to each other. So that might be all you need to get all these things done for yourself. Have an accountability partner or a real live partner that works with you where you guys split the duties and the tasks and get them done. So pick a niche market that is hyper competitive and then drill down from there. For example, dog. Well, dog's a big, giant, broad market. I mean, there's all kinds of sub niches under dog, right? Dog collars, Yorkie dogs, big dogs, small dogs, fluffy dogs, hyperallergenic dogs, mean dogs, athletic dogs. I mean, you know, dog health, dog shots, dog food, dog tricks, dog training. Dog training, well, that's a little bit more niched down, right? Dog training is more niched down, more drilled down. It's a sub-niche of dog, right? Well, dog, if you target dog training, you're going to be more successful if you just target dog. Now, here's even more drilled down. Toy breed potty training. So this is information on how to potty train your poodle or your toy breed. That's more specific. It's more drilled down. Can you become a top 20, 30, 10% in the market as far as how to potty train toy breed dogs? Absolutely, because it's more niched down. You can specialize in this. What do you think makes more money? General doctors or specialists? Well, specialists do, right? Who makes more money, an MD, a general doctor, or a brain surgeon? You see, or a specific brain surgeon for a specific part of the brain. The more specific you are, the more specialized you are, the easier it is for you to become in the top 10, 20, 30% in your field. The easier it is for you to become that person in the top of your field, the more people are going to believe you. See how all these videos and everything's connected? It's all connected. If you do the right steps and do the right disciplines and have the A++ on each one of these things, it's all connected. Making money becomes a breeze because it's all connected. Does that make sense? Because you're specializing in a niche down, drilled down a niche like this, toy breed potty training, it's easier to become the top of your field. The easier it is to become top of your field, or once you become top in your field, you're also going to have a lot more social proof out there, a lot more believability factors, a lot more authority, a lot more celebrity factors, a lot more endorsements, a lot more law of association. Making money is going to be a breeze for you. You can snap your fingers and make money. Money just floods to you whenever you do these steps. It's all connected, so stay a while. Don't move on to some pie in the sky, some other kind of magic button. Stay here. Stay with us. Stay for a while. This is good stuff, isn't it? I mean, these are real in the trenches insights, secrets that could be changing your life, helping you make a lot more money. So stay a while, study these videos, really get into it. It can change your life. These are worth a ton. This information I'm giving you is worth millions of dollars because I've used it and learned this to make millions of dollars online. So another one is Yorkie potty training specialist. So a Yorkie, the Yorkshire Terrier, is a small little toy breed dog. So now you are even more specific. You're talking about Yorkies, that toy breed, not just any toy breed, but that toy, I think it's a toy breed. We actually have a Yorkie, that's why I picked that one. So that's how you drill down. Specificity rules in advertising and marketing. The more specific, the more drilled down your sub-niche, the easier it is to compete, the easier it is to specialize, the easier it is to get endorsements, the easier it is for people to believe you because you're a self-proclaimed specialist of toy breeding or potty training toy breed dogs, not toy breeding. Make money online is a big general niche, right? Internet marketing is a little bit more sub-niched, right? Traffic is even more sub-niched. If you were to just be a traffic specialist, it's going to be a lot easier for you to be in the top 10, 20, 30% of the market. So in the internet marketing market, there are some people who just focus on being traffic experts, and people buy from them left and right. They have endorsements, they have testimonials, they have all kinds of stuff out there saying Eric is a traffic specialist or Bob is a traffic specialist or whoever. So it'd be very easy for you to focus on this, learn it like the back of your hand, zero in on this, laser beam focus on this, and you could become in the top 10, 20, 30% of your marketplace in this specialized field and make yourself a lot of money. Now, press releases for traffic is even more specialized, even easier to become in the top of your field there. Easier to get endorsements and testimonials and belief factors, and it's going to be easier to convert. See how this works? This is life-changing stuff if you're getting this, okay? Press release specialist, forget it. You do this, you focus on that, you're going to make a ton of money in your life. This is long-term income too. This isn't pie in the sky stuff. So what would happen is you would help other people out there. So you helped Guru Bob and Guru James and Guru Sally get a bunch of traffic as a press release specialist. They endorse you. They give you testimonials, video testimonials, YouTube videos out there, testimonials, law of association. You're in their books. They recommend you. You're in their products. They recommend you as a resource. You're in their Rolodex. They recommend you to their friends and family and customers, and you're just going to make money out of thin air. You don't even know where the money's coming from. It's just coming because you're an authority figure in the top of your field as a press release specialist, as an example. This, my friend, is how you can make a lot of money very easily. But here's the top niches that I approve, niche markets. The make money niches, right? Internet marketing or make money online. Of course, that's a great big rabid marketplace filled with customers who are willing to give you lots and lots of money. The Forex trading, options trading, stock market trading, investing of all kinds, futures, gold, all that, trading, investing, the finance marketplace, great niche. Real estate investing, same thing. Business opportunities, franchises, business owners, small businesses, all that, great niche. The next one is relationships and dating. Of course, people got to date. People got to satisfy that need. That's a big driving emotional need, and people will spend money in that niche like crazy. Another one, weight loss, of course, health, fitness, all of that, very, very big, can make you a lot of money. Some hobbies, this is kind of a distant niche in my opinion. The ones that I've already mentioned, slam dunks. But golf, for example, some hobbies out there can be really good hobbies or really good niche markets too. And that's about it. That's about it. I'm not going to talk about all the other niches because those aren't the ones that really make the money. These are the ones that make the money. So get into one of these niches and drill down into a sub niche, and specialize in that niche and stay a while. Stay in that niche for a while. Create your sales funnels, create your products, make yourself a lot of money very, very easily. Get the social proof, get the believability factors, and just drill down. Drill down and stay a while in one of these niches, and you can make a lot of money. Foot fungus. I love using this one as an example. I mean, one day someone's going to go buy a foot fungus like medicine or something, and they're actually going to think of me. They're going to associate foot fungus with Eric Louvier because I've used this example a lot. But it's terrible. That's a terrible niche. How to cure foot fungus, not just because of what it is, but because what else are you going to sell these people? If you sell them a cure to their foot fungus, what else are you going to sell them after that? What else are they interested in? Oh, my foot fungus is gone. That little ebook I bought on curing my foot fungus fixed this problem. They're gone. They're not even going to check your emails anymore. They could care less about what else you have to say. You cured their foot fungus. What else are you going to sell them? I don't know. Maybe some health stuff? I don't know. How to lose weight? Maybe some general offers? Well, the point of the matter is that's not a good niche because, or other niches like that aren't good niches because what else are you going to sell these people? You're going to be an expert at foot fungus? So pick the bigger niche markets. If I'm an expert at press release marketing and how to get press releases, you're going to buy other stuff from me. If I tell you, hey, press releases is a great way to get traffic, but you know what? My friend Bob over here, he's really good at Bing, getting traffic from Bing, the search engine, or MSN Ad Center. You should listen to him. He has a whole full course over here on how to get traffic with Bing. You're going to listen to me because I'm in traffic. So that's what you want to do there is you want to pick the right niche markets. Is this niche market one where you could have high ticket offers like a $2,500 workshop? Can you have a $2,500 workshop on foot fungus cures? No, you can't. That's not going to work. No one's going to go to your seminar. No one's going to get on a plane and fly all the way to your hometown to go to your foot fungus workshop or seminar. You're not going to be able to get any speakers to speak on your stage to pitch some foot fungus home study course. Can you do one-on-one consulting? Are there any customers out there going to give you money to consult them on their foot fungus problem? No. No way. That's not a good niche. You want to pick the niches where you can sell expensive stuff because that makes you a lot of money. You can't sell them more stuff because they are rabid, insane nuts for this stuff. That's what you want. That's the kind of market that you want. Like the internet marketing market. Someone could buy a $7 ebook from me. And then in that ebook, I can have a link to my one-on-one consulting offer or my email. They email me or submit a ticket to find out how much my consulting costs. I tell them it costs $2,500, for example, and they go from paying $7 for an ebook to giving me $2,500 in cash. See how it works? I took someone from a $7 ebook to a $2,500 purchase because I'm in the right niche. And I just created a believability factor. They feel like giving me $2,500 is worth it because they're going to make so much more money beyond the $2,500 that they gave me, which is true. Lots and lots of traffic. You need to go figure out if the market that you're going after, if there's plenty of traffic out there. One of the places I like to go is bizbuysell.com. On that website, there's businesses that are for sale, internet businesses. You just sort it by internet businesses. And you can see businesses for sale for $1 million. There's other websites besides BizBuySell out there, Flippa and other ones. You can look at the websites or online internet businesses that are selling for $200,000, $300,000 and ask yourself, well, if they can do it, so can I. If there's a business that's being sold an internet business for $200,000, and I want to build a business and sell it for $200,000, I could just model what they're doing, create a business and sell it for $200,000 too. And what it tells me is there's plenty of traffic to get to make that kind of money. If not, they wouldn't be selling their business for $200,000. Another place you could go is a website called nextmark.com. They often change their site, but that's a site at the time of this recording that you can search lists, rented lists, and find if they have any lists in your market. So if you search Nextmark and you see, well, oh, they have all these different lists I can rent, like direct mail lists, then that's probably a pretty good market to go after. You could go to AdWords and use the Google keyword tool to see how many keywords and how many searches are going on per month. You could use websites like spyfood.com or whatrunswhere.com, keyword spy, and see those are paid places, but you can see how much traffic is out there for any specific niche you're looking to go after. You could go to Ad Planner. Just go to Google and type in Ad Planner and search that, and you can sign up for free and start doing some research there and find out, what kind of demographics. You could go to Alexa and look at the websites there and look at their traffic that they're getting and see what kind of traffic stats you're getting there. There's lots of places you could go. You could go see if there's any solo ads for sale. We'll talk about that later on when we get to traffic. But solo ads, and see if there's any ways to get traffic that way. And if there's tons of solo ads available, then that's a good niche market to go after. So what you want to do in a nutshell is go out there and see if there's already lots and lots of traffic for your niche market. If there is, then it's a good niche market to go after, or a good sub-niche market to go after. Are the people in that niche, are they passionate about it? Do they love it? Do they like the niche so much? Do you like it? Are you passionate about it? And do you like it? Okay? So if so, you could look at yourself and say, am I passionate about this niche? Do I really like this niche? Do I buy a lot of products in this niche? If so, then you are your market, and that's a niche to go after. Here's some more places you can go look and see if you can find some passionate niche markets that you might be interested in. Amazon. So you can go to Amazon and click on the book category and actually drill down. You could drill down to see which books are, you go to weight loss, and then weight loss, you drill down from there, and then you go down from there, and then down from there, and then next thing you know, you're in like some sub-niche, how to lose weight with superfoods. Dummies site, go to dummies.com. They have different categories there. You can find some really great ideas for sub-niches and niches on the Dummies site. Magazine ads, go to Barnes & Noble or some bookstore, grab a magazine, look at the advertisements that are there, and look at the ads. What kind of ads are being run? Those are great ideas for niche markets. Google Suggest, just go to Google and type in like this, dog training for, and then the little asterisk sign. And then they'll give you a bunch of different ideas. Do that with all your different niche market ideas, and you'll get all kinds of different niches and sub-niches you can drill down with. Are there any experts in this niche market, like gurus or experts or celebrities? Are they doing any workshops or seminars? Are there any trade shows for this niche market? Are there seminars and speakers and celebrities and magazines dedicated to this niche market that you're going after? Can you become an expert at one thing in this niche, like press releases or dogs' cataracts problems, etc.? What is one sub-niche, and can you become an expert at that sub-niche? Can you do it? Now I want you to pick 5 niches right now. Just write them down. Let's just do this off the top of our head right now, live. Right, follow along with me. Pick 5 niches right now. Just write down 5 of your top niches off the top of your head. I mean, you kind of know what you're interested in and what you'd like. Let's just have fun with this. Just go. Do it right now. Pull out a piece of paper or open up Word or something and type your 5 niches right now. I'll give you a few minutes. Ready? Go. Write them down. Just write down 5 of your top niches. Number 1 is what niche market? Is it internet marketing? You want to make money online? You want to go after that market and sell products like this? Create content and reports and videos and, you know, be an expert at like some specific sub niche within the internet marketing, make money online market. If you're passionate about it, go for it. You don't have to be someone who's already made a bunch of money online in order to participate in this market either. You can do it. You can create a how-to product, how to install a blog, how to set up a AdWords campaign. You don't necessarily have to be someone who's made $1 million in order to make money in this marketplace. You can teach software. You can sell software. You can sell how-to type videos that people need to learn how to do. Sell them the tools. So what about number 2? Maybe Forex trading. Are you interested in trading stocks, investments? Do you invest your money? Are you interested in that kind of stuff? Could you become interested in it? So what about stocks and trading, Forex trading, gold, silver, commodities, futures, pension funds? What's number 3? What's the 3rd niche market? Maybe health. You like weight loss, fitness? Are you into mountain biking or kayaking to lose weight? Are you into superfoods? Do you love to cook healthy meals? Could you get into recipes? Healthy living, juicing? So that's 3. What is number 4? 4. What could 4 be? What about let's see. What about dating? What about how to find Mr. Right? How to be a great lover? How to be a great boyfriend or girlfriend? How to how to become more attractive, how to become magnetic, how to have a great smile, how to, improve your vocabulary, how to be, let your personality shine. I don't know. There's number 4. Number 5, what would that be? Last one. What's a niche you could be interested in? What about like personal development? Personal development, how to use tapping, how to use tapping to quit smoking, how to manage your time better to get 10 times better results, how to set goals and achieve those goals and a secret strategy for doing that, how to use the law of attraction. What's number 5? Is it personal development? Some kind of sub niche of personal development? How to use tapping to gain more self-confidence, and why self-confidence is a key to success. So there, write down your 5 niches right now. Okay? Now, I want you to do this. 5 years from now, I want you to forecast into the future 5 years from now. Think about 5 years from now, right now. And then think about a best case scenario. Like, think about 5 years from now, you've been doing really good with your business, and you're doing great. You're making good money, and what's a kind of like a best case scenario for you? How much money are you making per month 5 years from now? 10 grand? 15 grand? $30,000 a month? $50,000 a month? $150,000? $250,000? Where do you see yourself 5 years from now, and how much money do you see yourself making per month? Write it down. Write it down right now. I'm making $25,000 per month 5 years from now. Whatever it is, write it down. Now, where do you live? Where do you live? If you're making $50,000 a month, whatever your number is, where do you live 5 years from now? What kind of house do you live in? What city do you live in? Do you live in the city? Do you live out in the city? Do you live in a high-rise condo? Live on the beach, on a lake? What do you drive? What kind of car do you drive? What kind of lifestyle do you have? Do you spend a lot of free time walking on the beach, shopping in the mall, hanging out with friends, exercising, climbing mountains, rock climbing, swimming in the lake, kayaking? What is your lifestyle like? What time do you wake up and start working for the day? Do you wake up and go for a jog first? What do you eat for breakfast? Who do you eat lunch with? What are your friends like 5 years from now? Answer these questions if you can. Write them down and then answer them. You can even pause the video. What things do you see yourself doing that bring in big cash 5 years from now? Like, what types of duties and tasks and things are you doing to make money? 5 years from now, are you doing seminars? Are you doing webinars? Are you creating videos like I'm doing right now? Are you writing books? Or are you just orchestrating everything, kind of like a conductor, where you're getting this person to create the content and that person to create the sales videos and that company to handle your pay-per-click traffic and that guy or gal to manage your affiliates? And what kind of business do you, or do you see yourself pretty much doing it all yourself? Are you a consultant? Or are you a traffic broker or JV broker? What are you doing to bring in money? That's a really important question right there. What do you see yourself doing 5 years from now to make money? Now I want you to picture me as a magic genie. I'm Eric and I'm your magic genie. So let's say I'm a magic genie and I tell you, you can be anything you want to be in business 5 years from now or right now. You want to be a celebrity in the weight loss niche? I'll make you a weight loss celebrity, right? Done. You want to be a relationship guru? How to find Mr. Right or Mrs. Right? Done. You're a relationship guru. Your wish is granted. You want to be a world-class paid traffic expert? Done. I grant you that wish. You are now a world-class pay-per-click traffic expert or paid traffic expert. What would you say you would like to be in business right now? What kind of expert would you like to be, or what would you want to be doing to earn money? You could be anything you want to be. Who do you want to be when you grow up, right? What do you want to do? So answer that. You can pause the video and then just answer that question. What would you be? Now, don't forget value for a second. I don't want you to forget that. Forget money for a second and just get it out of your head completely. Get money, just take money, the thought of money, and go put it on the shelf and just forget about it for a second. What would you do for free if you loved it so much? So like if the genie thing, if you said, I would teach people how to make money online, or I would teach people how to meditate, or I would teach people how to lose weight, whatever it is you said, do you like doing that so much, or would you see yourself liking it, enjoying it so much that you'd even do it for free if money were no object? You don't mind teaching people how to lose weight. You don't mind teaching people how to quit smoking. You like to teach people this stuff. You like to help people, let's say. Or do you like driving traffic? Would you help drive traffic for people for free because you like it so much? Would it make you feel good? So what would you do for free? You love it so much. If you could spend all your time doing something, what would it be? Like, let's say you're retired and you just want to spend your day, or you want to spend 20 hours a week on doing something that you really love doing that's business-wise, and you would even do it for free. What would it be? If you won $230 million through the lottery, but were bored out of your mind after you traveled the world and bought all kinds of cars and houses and paid for stuff for people and gave some to charity and did everything, and you're so bored out of your mind, but you wanted to be productive and help people, what would you do to help people? What areas would you be interested in? Just pretend. Pretend you're a multimillionaire right now, bored out of your mind, and you're in the bookstore and you get a thought, a brainstorm. I want to help people to do blank. What would it be? Well, this is going to help you create value. You could show up for work and make a living, right? Just kind of going through the motions and doing what's necessary to make money. That's one way you can make money, is just show up, and just do the job. Or you could show up for work and work really hard. If you do that, you can make a really good living. You can make a really good career out of doing that, right? Because most people don't do that. They just show up and kind of milk a paycheck. But if you show up and you work really, really hard with conviction, you can make a really good living. You can make a lot of money. You could have a really solid career. But if you focus on value and just servicing people unconditionally, sincerely helping people, and if you just focus on value and just focus on helping people and forget about the money and just do it with your heart and help from your heart, provide value and really sincerely try to help people, you can make a fortune. Not just a career, not just make a living, you can make a fortune by providing this kind of value. Value, providing value, unconditional value despite money is the secret, my friend. If you can provide tons and tons of value unconditionally from your heart, money will come, and it'll come by the truckload. The problem people have is they chase income. They chase money. They half-ass do things. They just toss their squeeze pages up online. They just toss their sales letters up online. And they don't focus on value at all. They don't focus on helping anybody. They're just trying to make some money. Their focus is on money. I'm telling you, if you put your focus on value, if you put your focus on helping people, you will make a ton of money. That's just the way nature is set up. So if you want $4,000 per month, pick your niche today. Pick it, just pick it. And here's the secret. Are you ready? Here's the secret. Commit to that niche market that you pick. Commit to it. Stick to it. I want you to stay for a while. Most people, the 97%ers out there, they never stick to anything. They bounce around from one thing to the next, chasing their tail. They're like a hamster in a hamster wheel, just going around and around and around. They're like an octopus on roller skates. A whole lot of action, a flurry of action, but they're not getting anywhere. They're busy out there being busy. You know, they're looking for some needle in a haystack, some pie in the sky, some magic button. They're bouncing from one thing to the next, to the next, to the next. They're 10% good at a lot of different things. They never get an A+ on anything because they don't commit to anything. So I say, stay for a while. Stay for a while. Are these videos good? Are you getting some good value out of these videos and this content? You should. This is $1 million stuff. If this is good stuff for you and then stay for a while. Go through the videos. Spend some time here. This is value that you're getting. If you're going to pick a niche market, commit to that niche market and stay for a while. Stick to it. Most people don't. They move on. They move from one thing to the next. So they're not laser focusing. They're not laser beam focusing on anything. So stay for a while. Stick to one niche and one sales funnel. Ignore the insanity out there. There's so much noise. There's so many offers and, you know, click a button and make money, install this software and make money. I want you to get this system down and you'll be able to make money all the time. And if you want to dabble with some little trinket, you know, some little pie in the sky opportunity, you can. It's not going to derail you. But get this down. Stick to these videos and really focus and it'll make a big difference. The 3% out there are the ones who stick and commit. The 97%ers, they never commit to anything. They're drifting. They're coasting through life, bouncing around all over the place. Back years ago, I decided to stick to paid traffic to ClickBank offers and CPA offers. I decided to stop chasing my tail, stop chasing the magic buttons. I turned off all the insanity and noise out there in the marketplace and just stuck to driving paid traffic, pay-per-click, to ClickBank offers or CPA offers as an affiliate, where it wasn't even my own products. I just sent traffic to other people's products, and I made 6 figures in 5 months once I decided to stick to it. In 5 months, I was making 6 figures, but it took me 2 or 3 years of coasting, drifting, bouncing around from one thing to the next, not making any money at all. When I finally decided to commit, because I'd had enough. I'd had enough. Something happened in my life, and I was like, I'm tired of living like this. Enough is enough. I am going to stick to this, or I'm going to die trying. And I stuck to it. I put everything I had into paid traffic to ClickBank offers and CPA offers. That was the strategy I stuck to. And in 5 months, I was making 6 figures. I quit my day job, and then 14 months later, I was doing over $1 million a year. But it took me 2 or 3 years of just coasting, drifting, being an octopus on roller skates, you know, being the hamster in the hamster wheel, just bouncing around from one thing to the next, being 10% good at a lot of different things, just chasing the noise out there. When I finally decided to turn that noise off and just stick to this one system, I made a bunch of money. Now, there's more steps to come. And I'm going to go through these steps also.